Aggression is something everyone who works in healthcare, entertainment, hospitality, retail should know how to handle. Why? Because it can come at you from any direction. In most cases, it is unprovoked. Why? A lot of people have pent up emotions which are trying to handle and to deal with. Some don't do a good job of it. I mean, you'll agree with me that with the cost of living these days, and not just in the UK, everywhere, people trying to pay bills, fees, feed their families and all, a lot of people have a lot of pent up, suppressed anger and aggression. And so if you work in these industries I have listed, you must know how to manage this aggression and protect yourself, if that makes any sense. The first thing you want to learn how to do is to what? Is to know your company policy. What does your company policy say about handling aggression from any quarter? Hey, my name is Kesienaakwaraatie, a health associate care trainer. To all of you, my old and new returning subscribers, and of course my darling mentees, you guys are so loved. Thank you for all your support and for standing by me. It means a lot. And hey, if you are just watching this channel for the first time, or you came across it perchance, hello there. On this channel, I talk about everything care. And you do what to smash the subscribe button. Yeah, give me a thumbs up by liking the video, and don't forget to click on that all important notification bell, so whenever I upload a new video, you will be among the very first to know. Freely as well connect with me on Facebook, kesienaakwaraatie, yeah, on Instagram, Care by Kes, and on TikTok, Caring Kes, and it is absolutely free, and I'll see you there. So let's get back to our story. So the first thing you need to know about managing aggression is what your company says about it. Have that at the back of your mind so that no matter how much you are provoked, you do not react the way you're not supposed to react. Because I do tell that some mothers do have this. Some people are just, there's no word to qualify them. It's like they're looking for somebody to harm, to hurt, to get into trouble. If that makes any sense. Yeah? Now, the second thing you must know about managing aggression, handling it, is the role of distance. Distance plays a key factor in managing or handling aggression. And in distance, talking about distance rather, there are 3 types of distances we need to be aware of. Now, the first one is an intimate distance or an intimate zone, which is reserved for family and friends, and it's all about half a meter. So your family, your friends, your spouse, they all fall into that. Now, the second thing you want to talk about, the second distance rather, is what is the personal zone. Now, the personal zone is for 1.2 meters to 2 meters, and it is reserved for those you work with, or should I say have interaction with on a daily basis. The third zone is a social zone. This is for other individuals who do not fall into category of your family, your spouse, your children, and friends. Okay? And then one more thing you also need to know, which is, I'll say the third, is what we'll call the reactionary gap. Now, the reactionary gap is very important in managing or handling conflict resolutions. Now, what does this typify or represent? It represents the space, okay, between you and the extremities of your reach. And by that, I mean weapons and all, or things to defend yourself or protect yourself with, and those of your opponents. Of course, take into account if they have any weapons in their possession. It is very important that you know that. Okay, extremely important. And want to look around at the same time. And this takes us to the next 4th point, which is what? Be alert. All right? Be alert. Observe your surroundings. Also, you need to assess, acknowledge, and understand that situations can escalate in the twinkle of an eye. And then you have to apply and do what we call self-preservation. Fifthly, you also need to prepare, plan, and anticipate unforeseen circumstances, which could be that whilst you are focusing on this person, others, if they are in a group or something, they could plan an attack on you. So you have to assess, anticipate, and prepare for any eventuality or any unforeseen circumstances. It does seem a lot planning all this at the same time while you are faced with an aggressor, but you need to be thinking on your feet and quickly as well. And then lastly is what we call the fight or the flight mode. Now, every individual has two aspects of thinking when faced with danger. One is that you fight it or you flee. Okay? Now, in fighting, consider, can this person overpower you? Do they have a weapon? Do you have a weapon? Sometimes they might not have a weapon. Particularly if you work in care, they might not have a weapon. And you work with people who have mental health conditions and all. With their hands, they can do a lot of things. Let's not kid ourselves to think that, okay, we're the ones looking after them, therefore we can overpower them at all. That is wrong. It's a wrong assumption. For you to think you can do them any harm and get away with it is wrong as well. They can overpower you with their bare hands. I can tell you that for a fact. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we need to protect ourselves. It's important. And then remember that in everything that we do, self-preservation is key. Do not put yourself in harm's way because you feel you can overpower them. Now, if they hurt you, please be aware there's no compensation. Particularly if it states in the care plan that this person is capable of XYZ. Don't that you can overpower them. When it says clearly that do not get them to this point, or don't do this or do that to get them to misbehave or to do what they shouldn't be doing. Because basically you are the one who has made them to do that. If that makes any sense. Don't provoke them more or less, thinking they will not react. Even the quietest ones, they can react. If provoked unduly and for a long period of time, they can react. All right? And so we have the flight, we have the fight. Remember, for flight, you run. You may say, oh, how can I run from them? Listen, self-preservation is key. You need to run for your life. It doesn't matter if it's a child. Just run. Leave them. Give them space. Because by so doing, by self-preservation and fleeing the scene, you are de-escalating the situation. Because to stand and go back and forth with them, they will get more provoked. Now that reactionary gap you have made, they can be closed up. Also, one key thing you need to know about managing aggression is this, that never ever, as the person who is supposedly more knowledgeable, the professional, never ever stand blocking the exit or blocking their way. No. Blocking their way when they want to make a pass through, or blocking the exit like the doorway for them to stop it from going out, is calling for trouble. And believe me, they will react. Now, when an investigation is done, will they blame them? No. It is you they will blame. And if you think, oh, I'm going to get compensation if I'm hurt, hello, think again, because that will not happen. So please, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, look after yourselves out there. Don't take anything for granted. It is not cowardly to run. No, it's not. It is called self-preservation. So protect yourselves out there and take care of yourselves. So until I see you in my next video, guys, always remember this, never forget that no matter what the matter is, you matter so much more. Over.